What's up, guys? James Palms here. Just checking out some of the palms here. Going to do a quick little backyard update. It's about it's November 23rd today, and it's about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. And I was letting these get some sun. The sun kind of just went behind some clouds there. It was full sun just a few minutes ago when I was trying to get ready for this video. There you go, the sun and a Bud Light. But yeah, anyway, so it didn't stick around for the video. I was hoping it would have, but it's about 50 degrees, so it's about 10 Celsius right now, about 50 Fahrenheit, roughly, in that range. So just check out all these trees back here. So this is a 10-foot tall windmill palm, full of seed, just loaded with seed. And yeah, it's definitely looking good. You can see some new fronds in there. Trying to open up, but that's how it's looking anyways today. Yeah, we got no snow anymore, obviously. The backyard here, the grass doesn't look great. That's only from like me walking around checking out the palms and playing with the kids, dancing on it and stuff. You know what I mean? They play on their park and stuff. So ideally, you don't want any traffic on your grass in the winter, if possible. But just because it's not really growing, so you're crushing it down. So this here is I put 2 bags of mulch. That's the banana. I just cut it down, put 2 bags of mulch on it, and then I just threw some leaves and some other yard waste on it. I don't know how it's gonna do. It might not be great. I probably should have just dug it out because it's so small the first year, but I left it in and hope it'll be fine. I got the area mulch. The ground shouldn't freeze there. I highly doubt it will. I might put some more like straw or something on there. I got the tarp to keep some of the water off. Might throw a few more rocks to keep it down good and throw a bit. But the leaves have moisture in there and they're probably still rotting underneath there. So might not be great for it, but yeah, who the hell cares? It was cheap and I didn't really love it. If it dies, I'll just plant some palms there. All right, go right inside this box here. And yeah, this is my other 10-foot tall windmill. Nice and dry in here. It's looking good. I can see anyways. This is just a styrofoam box, and then it has incandescent C9 Christmas lights on a thermal cube. And it doesn't take long to set this up. So that's how you do your winter protection, at least in this area. So you can see there's gaps everywhere. Now there's a tarp there still, and there's a tarp there on the top. The most important part is just not letting rain come down in, and I got a double roof to stop the condensation from dripping. You see there's the other roof above that, and then there's a second roof. So other than that, it just keeps the moisture off of them. If you keep them dry, you can handle a lot of cold. Probably almost as much as we get here. I bet you wouldn't even really need heat in those boxes. Maybe just on the absolute coldest nights that we rarely get, but they just put this little chair here so I can get up a little closer. It's the sable palmetto. You can see in there. I'm trying to get it. I got the fronds burlapped up a bit. So anyways, I can see this thing hasn't changed at all. It's perfect. Again, I got a double roof in there, and I got a temperature sensor right up nearby there. And this one here, I'm trying something different this time. I'm not using the thermal cube, so it's sitting there. This was a dehumidifier that I threw in here because it was raining, and inside the box a bit, it was dripping in there, and it got the whole tree wet, and it was soaked. And then when you close it up, it'll just keep that moisture in there. So I put this in here just for a couple. It doesn't run. It's unplugged right now. It hasn't run in quite a while, but pardon me, I'm burping at the same time. I ran it for 2 or 3 days to suck the moisture out of here, dry the tree out. That'll really help. But as you can see, this thermal cube is just sitting here. I have the lights plugged in, and this is for the root ball. I have around the mulch line. I have a cable. You can actually see it part there sticking up. It's not really positioned that well, but nevertheless, that's all I have. So all I do is I go outside around where the spot is on the side of my house here, and I plug that in when it needs it. So right now, obviously, we don't need it. We haven't needed it in a little while. It's been quite mild. Just at nighttime, if I think it's going to go below like -4 or something, then I plug it in. I just watch the temperature sensors inside because I have two of them. I have one down there and one up there. I can watch and see what temperature the box is. So as long as it's plus, I just leave it. Before I go to bed, I judge it, and I'll plug it in if I think. And I decided to do the same with the washi. Even though this one would work for sure on a thermal cube, I actually took the thermal cube right out of here. So this one would work for sure, but I've just been leaving it the same as the other one. I just, because I'm already unplugging and replugging the Palmetto in, so I just do the same. And that's the way these guys here don't get so freezing cold. I can control the temperature a little bit more. I can keep it on a little bit longer or off a little bit longer depending on what I want. Sometimes just with the thermal cube, it might get to 7 right here, and then the very top of up there, it's still quite cold, minus temperatures, whatever it could get. I know for sure that there was a big difference, not so much in this box, but in the Palmetto box, that there was a difference of probably 10 degrees, like whereas this was maybe only +1 or +2, or maybe it got to 7 and then turned off, and this wouldn't turn back on because it was staying right around +3 against the ground, getting some warmth, and the top of the box was -10. So that way I'm more in control of it. So we don't have that problem, so I don't lose any more fronds. The loops, anyways, it's looking great. There's, you can see in the center spears there. That one's trying to open in there, and then there's, you can see the spears. Anyways, you can see the spear behind it. It's looking really good. Very dry again with the double roof, and I got pieces of foam here to stop it from sitting against the side. You see the leaves looking great. I don't really care too if a lot of these leaves have to come off. It's not a big deal. One thing I did notice that I've never seen before is there was a little hole dug here. I don't know if it was a mouse or a rat trying to get in for warmth, and he actually exposed some of the roots right here. Just ripped a little hole through here. I didn't find him. I tried to dig out of there. I didn't see him in there. Hopefully he won't go back in. That would suck if he did. I don't know what he's doing in there, or if he's going to try to eat the roots of the palm. I don't know. It would suck to lose a palm over an animal eating the roots, but nevertheless, I might put some poison in here, see if I can get rid of him, or maybe just a mouse trap or rat trap over here, something with some peanut butter on it for him, perhaps. But you can see the trunk here, you can see the size. This is probably tripled in size, the trunk, since I put it in. At least doubled, probably close to triple. And even here, this is huge now compared. Yeah, but a bunch of these lower fronds will get cut off, probably just to give it a nice haircut anyways in the spring. But that's how it's looking. And I think that's all the palms for today. I don't have the front ones open, so I'm not really gonna bother. So there's the backyard, and this is November 23rd. So I'll keep you guys updated here. This is in Southern Ontario. This is my seed grown, 2-year-old, 2 and a bit year old Washingtonia Robusta. And those are actually those two right there are 2 years old as well. And the 2 bigger ones are 1-year-old. That one's 1-year-old, and that one's 1-year-old. And a 7-gallon right there, that 1-year-old is. It's not quite the size of this, but it isn't far off. It's catching up at a staggering rate. And for anyone else that remembered, I got this Pinto here. It's still looking great. I brought it in obviously a couple times, but it's this thing can take a lot of cold. But it's still growing. It's put out like tons of fronds. I've cut off 5 or 6, and you can't tell because it's grown at least that many. Probably even more. I'm starting to warm up to it a little more. I'm probably going to put it in the ground. This is a decent amount to protect already. I don't mind it after the protection is done, but I don't know. I just want to not have too many plants to protect in the winter. This is the Queen Palm. It's pushing out a new frond here. It's been inside most of the time. I have it kind of bent on an angle in my little closet. But anyways, that's how everything's looking. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I am trying to make the channel better. I always am. If you have any suggestions on how to do that too, you can comment. My cat actually ripped this soil up here too. She got this palm pretty loose. That one's solid, but she started digging in there. I think she was looking to find a spot to poo. I had this just sitting in the kitchen, and she started digging it up. So I was giving them a little bit of light here by my cupboard. I put a LED on them. She didn't go to this one, luckily. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Later.